Yesterday was a day where the editing program was giving me an issue again. Hopefully today will be a better day. Welcome to Small Talk.
Any and all are welcome here to come and chat with me.
Hi everyone, time for another episode of Small Talk. My guest today is Dallas Heal. Now he is a journeyman electrician. Now I'm sure there's more to him than that. Let's find out, right? Welcome to the show, Dallas.
Hello.
How are you doing?
Good. Today, a little cold out, but I can handle it. It's not too bad. It's not minus 40 anymore, so that's good.
I can't stand the extreme cold. I can't stand the cold. I start getting cold in, let's see, well, never mind. It doesn't matter.
You guys are lucky. You get it a little bit warmer out there, but it's not too bad.
Yeah, I'm just going to say for the audience, he lives in Alberta, and that's why he's talking about the weather being a little colder. Now, what made you decide to become an electrician?
Almost out of necessity. I had been an apprentice in a different trade for almost a year prior, and then I went back to university and stayed in university for a few more years, and then, a couple more years, and then got school burnout and decided this isn't for me. And decided that I was married at the time. So I decided, you know what, I'm going to go and I'm going to get a trade. And my dad being a tradesman made it easy.
Oh, good. Good for you. Now you mentioned you've been married. How long have you been married?
It'll be 25 years this summer.
Oh, good for you. Congratulations. Yeah. That's awesome. You have two daughters, right?
Two daughters, you bet, 20 and 23.
Yes.
Both university students, one in her master's and one in her second year of business.
Oh, wow. That is so cool. Now, speaking of university, you're going to go back, or have you gone back already?
I started last fall. Yeah. I went back to the same school that I took my trade ticket from, my training from them.
Right.
It's NAIT, so it's a technical school, just like, or polytechnic, I guess they call it. And they have what's called a trades to degrees program. So they credit me for my trade ticket and my past university. And I have 20 courses, and then I get a degree, which I find, so 25 years later, I'm finishing what I kind of started a long time ago.
Okay. I was wondering what it was all about. I couldn't quite understand what you were taking,
Yeah, it's business. It's kind of general. They give you a little taste of marketing, human resources, accounting, there's finance in there. So it's neat.
Right.
Enjoying it so far.
Good. Now, in between all of this, you're also a musician, right?
I am. At least I try to be, anyway.
And what you play you're the bass player?
Yes. I play bass, yeah.
Okay. Now I know that you met Sasha. I haven't met Sasha except for online on Facebook, right? But he's another musician. And tell me how that connection between you and he came about.
Probably it's through friends of friends. So I kind of knew of Sasha before I actually met him face to face, because he's quite predominant in the local music scene. Like he does a ton of work for local bands, amateur bands, anything that you can do to kind of help, he does. And then a close friend of mine that I was in a band with at one time was in Slant Six, and their bass player left. So I got a phone call or a text message, I can't remember which, and saying, hey, would you like to come and practice with Slant Six? See if you like it. I'm like, well, I'm already in a band, but there's no rule against being in multiple bands at the same time.
Yeah.
Sure, I'll come and do that. And so it was actually two of my friends that were in the band at the same time. And I went there, and after a couple of nights, that was it. We said, yeah, that's just good. It's a good fit.
Awesome. Now you're still in that other band?
No, wasn't long after that I left and stayed with Slant Six. There was Slant Six is stable. It's nice. Good bunch of guys. Yeah.
I met somebody who's in 5 bands. It's just like, when do you have time?
Yeah, no.
I like your, in your bio, I like your comment. You said you'd like to think you're a drum player, but you're not very good.
Anytime Chris, our drummer, Chris Peugeot, will let me behind his kit, I will jump behind there. And I think bass players and drummers are kind of like one anyway. So I try to know what he's doing, but I'll never be that good.
But it's kind of interesting. I don't play any instrument, but I can understand that the appeal of drums for whatever reason, right?
Yeah, before I played bass, that's what I was going to buy, was a set of drums, until a buddy of mine talked me out of it. Said there's no volume control on that unless you get electric ones. You have to have room for them. And
Yeah.
Get a bass, play bass. You'll always have a job. I said, okay.
Do you sing as well?
I sing backup vocals. I don't. In the past, I sang like cover tunes and stuff, but nothing in our band yet. Just as far as that goes, it's just backup vocals.
Right. Now, with COVID happening, and I talked to a lot of musicians, how's it going? Are you able to find venues?
Here has been, in Alberta, it has been pretty tough. We haven't played live for probably, since COVID, I guess. I think we did one show in the early stages of it, in the first fall, so say maybe 6 or 8 months into it, and then we haven't played since live. So
that's tough, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm gonna wonder if I even remember, one, how to get to the venue, and two, if I know where to go once I get there, because I don't remember where the stage is anymore. But yeah.
Here we have a few places that are, well, in Chilliwack, where I live.
Yes.
We have a few places where performers are able to go, which is nice, right? But it's limited amount of people.
Yes.
But that's supposed to be lifting. I don't know what's going to happen. So hopefully it'll be the same for you there.
I think they're taking lots of the restrictions down. I mean, I think they say by the end of mid-March or something like that, with cases being, steady or on the decline or whatever. Yeah.
Right. One of the things I think is important, entertainment. I think when we're going through tough times, my opinion, and entertainment is more important than ever,
Oh, for sure.
Right?
Yeah.
As much
it's
as
good for your mind and your soul, for sure.
Yeah. As much as I understand restrictions and all that, I still think they should allow certain places to be open to a certain number of people, so you can still get out there. And it could be on Zoom as well as live.
Absolutely.
Right?
Yeah, I agree. Yeah. Yeah. I think this COVID time, especially I've noticed in my schooling now, how much technology has come out of it for being remotely to be able to do something. So look at all the live streams that, Blue Rodeo did one, that was off the top of my head. Lots of people did live streams. And,
yeah, absolutely. And that's, for those people who can't get out, at least they know they can watch it. But for those who can get out, it's a win-win.
Yeah. That's right. Yeah, right? I agree.
Just got to get that through to the government next time.
Oh boy, let's hope there is no next time.
No, I was just going to say, let's not have a next time, right?
No next times for that.
Now you have some hobbies. Oh, wait a minute. Before we get to that, you're a music gear nerd.
I am. I love to talk shop.
So go ahead. Tell me what you mean.
I'm not much of a guitar player. I'm pretty terrible at it, but I just like to talk. Just what old amps, new amps, solid state tube amps, you want to talk about them, I'll talk about them because I love them. It's speakers, bass cabinets, which one is the best for this?
Right.
I'll talk all day. Yeah.
And you play hockey?
I play all my life since I was probably 4 or 5 years old. So it's kind of tough to stop even at this age.
Yeah.
In fact, I just played till about midnight last night, 11:30. I think we got off the ice. So.
Oh, and here you are. Well, it's 10 where you are. So.
Oh yeah.
Too bad, right?
Time. Yeah.
Now tell me about your. Let's see now. Where was it? Collecting hockey autographs. What do you have?
Oh, well, you can see there's a few if I move my head. I've got a few pictures on the wall, and
yes.
Let's see what the other one is. I played baseball all my life as well, and the one, I'll do it right there, is a Guinness Book of World Records for the longest baseball game that we did here in Sherwood Park.
Right.
It was 80 some hours we played straight, through nonstop. I think there was about 60 of us that played.
Right. Yeah, I shouldn't have said you collect hockey autographs. You do more than that, right? Anything.
Oh, yeah.
Do. Yeah.
Anything to do with hockey, or I have a little guitar pick collection from some, you can get them on eBay from your favorite players. So yeah, I do that too. Nothing too crazy, but.
Right. So getting back to the hockey, who have you met? Anybody that I would know?
you know a guy named Wayne Gretzky?
Oh, yeah, just
I met him when I was 9.
Okay.
And then again later on, but what was significant about the time I was 9 was that he gave me a stick at that time. It's a crazy story. It's kind of a little bit long, but I can make it short. I got the stick, and when I was getting the stick from him out of his hand, a Swedish news reporter took the picture of me getting the stick.
Yeah.
Stopped my mom and my dad and myself and Wayne Gretzky at the same time, chatted for a little while. He took the picture back to Sweden, put it in their newspaper, and then sent me a copy of the newspaper.
How exciting!
And he kept sending me stuff, stickers and whatnot. But yeah,
right. How exciting for a 9-year-old, right?
The picture is on my wall in the kitchen. So, and that's 40 years ago. So you can see the effect it's had on someone, something that small. Yeah.
And I see, occasionally I'll see, like, I'm not a sports person, big enthusiast, but if I see any kind of sports person giving, whether it's a baseball to a kid in the
Yes.
stands or whatever it is, I think good for them, because young kids are they look up to them as idols, right?
Oh,
heroes.
And they got a fan forever.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if that player's the number 1 player, or if he's the, say if he's the 4th line guy, or he's not even a player that gets dressed regularly.
Right. Yeah. I think that's
you got a fan for life. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that sounds really, really good. Okay, so now you play hockey, you play baseball, you play anything else?
Not, I mean, we cycle in the winter time or in the summertime out here, so
right.
Some road riding. Yeah, my older daughter and I both have road bikes, so we do that too.
Okay, that's so nice to stay, if you can, right? If you can do it, stay active. And of course, you're 49, so you have lots of years ahead of you to be active, I would think.
I hope so.
So do you have anything exciting or new coming up other than your school?
Our band is just in the midst of recording. We just sent a couple of songs off to our producer and recording guy to, tidy up for us and do his magic to them that they always do, mixing and mastering. And so, yeah, we just actually got a first listening of what he had in mind yesterday. Right. So we all give our little 2 cents on what we want, repaired or fixed or changed or whatever. And so we're waiting for that. So that's pretty exciting. It's been a while since we put some songs out. So I guess since the summer we did a video, and it's been a little bit.
Right. I think that's great. Congratulations on that. It's all very exciting, right?
It is fun. Yeah.
Hopefully I'll be able to do another interview with the band.
That would be fun. Yeah.
I think that would be fun. Yeah. I mean, it is hard on Zoom to have more than one guest because it's hard not to talk over each other, But because I can't get to Alberta, I would love to do it in person. That would be so fabulous.
We'll come out there.
Oh, yes. Okay.
We'll come and we'll do a little swing through Chilliwack, and we'll come play some shows out there, and then you can do it. Oh
my gosh. Okay. Make sure you contact me.
Okay.
I'll be there for sure. Oh, that would be tremendous. Because there's something about, playing your live music is the same as doing live interviews. There's something about the energy when you connect with people in person, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's a completely different ballgame. That's right.
Right, for sure. Okay, well, I'm going to end it there. But I'm looking forward to meeting up with you and the rest of the band when you come through Chilliwack. And I'm just going to tell the audience, thank you so much for listening. And the name of the band that Dallas is part of is Slant Six. So I imagine you've got songs out on. Do you have songs out already?
Everywhere you can find them to stream them, you can find us there. You betcha. Yeah. Okay.
So look for his music and
YouTube videos. Live, some old live stuff, some newer live stuff on YouTube as well. So
okay, great.
Check it out.
Check it out. Exactly. Check it out. And thanks everybody for watching. Stay safe and peace out. I'm going to find the off button.
A sense of community, Chilliwack's a place to be. A sense of community where you're free. Rolling through the mountains, rolling through the valley, rolling through paradise with me. It's multicultural, you're sure to see it all. Chilliwack's the place to be, you'll see. Come party in the park, go dancing after dark. Chilliwack's the place to be, you'll see.